Hey, what's wrong with you, man? You ain't subscribed yet? IUIC Atlanta Burning 2.0. What you waiting on? Get it done. Do it now.
Hey, get them clicks, get them likes, and subscribe. Do it now.
Okay, all right. Tell me your name, brother.
I'm Brother Val.
Brother Val.
Yeah.
All right. Nice to meet you, bro.
Yeah.
Now, I want you to break that question down just a little bit more because you asked a question. I want to make sure my sister and my mama here, I want to make sure they understand what you're saying too.
So
and my
Bible,
brother here. So break it down a little more for me.
I don't like people to think the Bible contradicts it. Don't. So in the Bible, it teaches you that we're supposed to pray for our leaders and all of that.
Well, hold on. You ain't say that at first. I want to stick to what you said earlier.
No, I was going back to that. What I was saying was,
all right,
the slavery of today is different from the slavery of past. Past slavery, your master had certain things biblically he was supposed to do to you, and at a certain point you was no longer enslaved. In current day slavery, even the slavery they took us out of, so-called let us out of, they changed it from being enslaved in their shackles and working on their fields to being enslaved to their monetary system. So we're still enslaved, and we're enslaved by the one thing that the Bible says we should never be, that all people are getting enslaved into, is the root of all evil, money.
okay, all right.
The financial system.
All right, I'm following you. All right, now, my question to you would be, what do you consider the slavery for today? If you had to explain to somebody what slavery of today, what would you say?
Borrowing money at a high percentage rate to so-calledly achieve something that you want, not a need.
Okay. All right. So
the straight financial system
right.
itself.
So that's what they call today being an economic slave, right? Got it. All right. Now, do you believe in the Bible? Wholeheartedly. Okay. All right. So Deuteronomy chapter 28 and start at verse 15 and then jump to 47.
Book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So, you understand you're an Israelite?
Yeah.
Okay, what tribe you from? Where you see yourself at on this sign?
Benjamin.
Benjamin. Okay. All right, what about you, brother? You don't know? Okay, well, hey, I want you to listen up because you're going to learn something. Because what he said... Hey, but listen up. I got you. You with him?
Yeah.
Okay, but listen. What your brother here said is biblical. All right? You can walk over this way, but just listen up. So, God said certain curses are going to happen to the Israelites because they broke his commandments, right?
Right.
Okay. Now, you want to tie that in with the slavery of yesterday. Watch this. So, these curses, read the verse where it says these curses are going to be forever. What is like 45 or 46?
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed.
Right. So we're tying something together, brother. We're trying to tie in. You listening? Boss man, you listening?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're trying to tie in the slavery that we all learned in church, in school, to what's going on today, and pinpoint that to a different people. So these curses are going to be forever. So those things that happened yesterday, going to happen today, and going to happen tomorrow.
That's right.
You got it? 47.
Deuteronomy 28 verse 47. Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart for the abundance of all things. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
So, because we didn't take joy in keeping God's commandments, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not commit adultery.
Right.
Remember the Sabbath day, keep it holy.
Right.
Thou shalt not have no other gods before me.
Right.
Thou shalt not commit adultery. All those things, right? What was going to happen?
Which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness
from the top.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
So, we're going to serve our enemies.
That's right.
Enemies. Right? Read.
Which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst.
So, you're going to serve your enemy in hunger, meaning you're going to have to depend on your enemy when you're hungry.
That's right.
Even when you're suffering, right? Right. Good job. Read.
And in nakedness.
And no, hold on. Okay, but hold on. Don't leave on that note, brother. I ain't got to your question.
Wait a minute.
I ain't got to your question. I came up here. I'm taking the time to answer your question. You can at least give me the time to answer it, right? You can do that for me? Okay. All right. So that same enemy, you'll have to go to him when you what? In clothing. Meaning, he's going to own everything, all the clothes that you got on.
Right.
That's the government.
All those clothes that you got on, he's going to own those textile mills.
That's right.
He's going to own the denim factories.
Right.
Right? All of that. Read.
And in thirst.
When you need something to drink, you got to go to him too. Read.
And in nakedness. And in want of all things.
So, a birth certificate, a death certificate, social security card, a job,
Right.
you name it. Now, what's the key word in that verse that I just read? I want to see if you're listening. What was the key? I put emphasis on one word. Okay, read it from the top. Just read it. You ain't got to say the
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
Did you catch it?
Sir.
Okay. Yes, but put emphasis
on the word form. Put emphasis on the word form.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
Oh, your enemy, but we know
your enemies.
Yes.
Now, let's tie it all together because my brother here don't believe in the Bible. He don't believe that we're the Israelites right here. So, who is the person, because it said enemy, who is the person that we have to go to when we need clothing?
The white man.
What? Say it again.
The white man,
The white man
That's
that
right.
the Bible calls Esau.
That's right.
No, the Bible definitely doesn't call him God. The Bible actually calls him the devil.
That's right.
That's what the Bible actually calls him. But wait a minute. He's our enemy. Did you know that, brother? I ain't catch your name. Nate. Did you know that? You didn't know that.
Well, I did.
But you didn't know that was in the Bible. Wow. Today is your day to learn your nationality, your history, and the gospel, which is the truth of the Bible. That you are an Israelite, God's chosen people.
That's right.
You from Columbus?
Now from Atlanta.
You from Atlanta? You've been living down here for a whole. So same thing happened in Atlanta. Same.
Where does grace and mercy come in at then?
Good question. Where does grace and mercy come in at? So we'll get to that, and I'm gonna let my brother bring that out. We'll get to that, but so we understand. Matter of fact, read 68 because my brother knew this information.
I'm trying to figure out if white people have the grace and mercy on them. I don't know that.
Stick around. We're going to get to that.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68.
Now, watch this.
Listen up, listen up. So my brother here, even though he didn't want to listen, hey, you're a smart man, and you know exactly who I was talking about. All praise to the Most High. Hey, but I want to tell you something though. I want to tell you something. I got you.
How they got us operating the same way.
Understood. But I want to explain. Hold on, real quick, Nate. Okay, all right. Come right up back. I want you to understand something. For you to understand that and tie that in together, that's a good thing because the average person can't do that. So even though you may not be trying to hear what I'm saying, the Lord got you here for a reason. You understand? Now watch this, verse 68 for Nate, even though he pumping gas, and my sister with the blonde hair, even though she was over here, and she ain't over here no more, she pumping gas. I'm still talking to you too. Watch this.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Listen up, Nate. So read that again. And watch the sign. Watch the sign.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So in Egypt, what was going on in Egypt with the Israelites? They were in condition? What's another word for it? Slavery, right? So God says he's going to put you in slavery again, but this time you're going to go on ships. Who did that happen to? Because I'm still answering your question. You wanted to know, how did we tie that in, the economic slavery that we're in today with the physical chattel slavery that we was in yesterday. So God says the Israelites will go into slavery on ships.
That's right.
Who did that happen to right there? That happened to black folks. Did that happen to Chinese folks?
They're not melanated.
Did that happen to Chinese folks?
Teach.
Did that happen to Arabs? Listen. Did that happen to Arabs? Did that happen to Hispanics? Ah, that's where you're wrong. That's where you're wrong. That's where you're wrong. That did happen to Hispanics as well.
But we come from this, so everybody else comes from
Guess what?
us.
This is Hispanics right here.
That's right. Indian.
Or Hispanics and Native Americans, right?
That's right.
Right. This land over here, the Americas, the same thing happened to them.
Right.
Hernan Cortez went to Central America and colonized that place. Andrew Jackson and his troops came to what we consider North America today and put them in captivity as well. Read that, 33.
And the biggest one is Texas.
Right. Who owned that land? Who owned that land?
I'm gonna leave you on that though.
I want you to answer my question. Who owned that land?
Bring it out.
You tell me who owned that land. The Texans, who what we would call the Mexicans today.
Yes,
They
right.
own that land. Watch this.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 33. The fruit of thy land and all thy labors shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up.
That's colonization. Colonization is when somebody comes to your land and just takes over. Right. So what we're telling you is that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the Israelites.
That's right.
You knew that, brother? You knew that? So what's your nationality then? You're an Israelite. All praise to the Most High. What tribe you from?
I really don't know exactly, but I always say Judah.
You always say Judah. And we're going to figure it out. We're going to figure it out today. Your father is a what? So-called what type of man? What would we call him in America today? An African American, right? So you would be from the tribe of Judah.
That's right.
So you know a little something, right? So name me a famous man from the tribe of Judah, because it seems like you know a little something.
Teach.
You say Malcolm? Oh, yes. But okay, yes. But I was talking about biblically. But yes, Malcolm X would be from the tribe of Judah. Absolutely.
That's right.
Absolutely. Name me a famous man in the Bible from the tribe of Judah. What about my auntie right here? What's going on, auntie? What's going on, auntie? Name me a famous man from the tribe of Judah. You don't know. You believe in the Bible? A little bit. Yeah. It got some discrepancies. It's man-made, it's man-written. They took some stuff out. How I knew you was gonna say all that? How I knew you was gonna say all that? They put some stuff in too. King James was a gay man.
He was a pedophile.
You see, I knew you was gonna say all this stuff, auntie. How I knew you was gonna say that, auntie.
See, they concentrate on King James saying that he was gay.
Uh-huh.
He was more than gay. He used to attack little boys.
He used to attack little boys.
So that makes him a pedophile on top of being homosexual.
Okay, well, I knew you was gonna say all that, but all that is incorrect, auntie. Now, I want you to stick around because I just listened to you. I want you to stick around and learn the truth. Can you do that for me? Okay. Okay, all right. So, tell me your name, brother. Bruce. So Bruce just told me that he's an Israelite from the tribe of,
That's right.
right? And the reason he knows that is because his father is a so-called African American.
Right.
Now I'm gonna ask you, what is your father? What would we call your father today? African American?
Yeah, but I don't call myself because I'm from America.
Oh, okay, okay.
I'm an American first.
You're an American first. So okay, so you're an American black. Okay, look, that's what it actually says on this sign. It actually says American black on this sign. Now, I'm gonna show you a prophecy about that. Because what we're out here to prove is that what the Bible says identifies with us. That's what I'm out here to prove to you. Right. Watch this, Auntie. I got you. I got you, Auntie. I'm going to answer every question that you ask me. Now, you just said you don't go by African American. You was born here. You're an American black. Period. Right? But when Jesse Jackson created the term African American in 1988, before then, we was called Negroes. We was called nigger. We was called black. We was called colored. Now you're saying we're an American black. Last time I checked, a Chinese man always been Chinese. An Arab man always been an Arab man. So why does our name keep changing? I got you. I got you. That was a rhetorical question. Read that. Read byword 37.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword.
So God says his chosen people, let's pretend we don't know who they are. He said his chosen people, the only people that he did on this earth, shall be called a byword and a proverb. A byword is another name, a nickname. That's a byword. Junior, Scooter, Tay-Tay. Those are bywords. A proverb is, you want to know how to hide something from a nigga?
Put it in the book.
Put it in a book.
That's right.
And guess where your identity is hidden?
In the book.
In a book.
That's right.
So God says, so a white man has a Caucasian, a European, they have always been called a Irish Caucasian.
Right.
Spanish Caucasian.
Right.
Give me some other countries that they from.
Sure.
A German Caucasian. But you couldn't tell me what part of Africa you from. You couldn't tell me that. Only thing you know is, hey, today I'm American black.
Right.
Tomorrow I'm a foundational black American.
Right.
Yesterday I was a Negro.
Right.
So who's that just by that one verse right there, who's that talking about? Just that one verse.
Teach.
I want Auntie to hear this. I want Auntie to answer the question, excuse me. Just by that one verse that I just read, who is that talking about? You would think us. You're 100% right.
That's right.
Now, watch it. Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, sis, all right, I just want to address something you said because she came up proudly. She was like, King James was the pedophile. King James, you know what I'm saying? But what my brother brought out said that if you want to hide something from a nigga, put it in the book, right? Get Leviticus chapter 18. Get Leviticus chapter 18. Because if I'm a pedophile, if I like little boys and I like being with the same sex, I'm a homosexual, right? I'm gonna have things to fit my agenda because I want everybody to do what I want them to do, right? If I had the book, I wrote the book, I published the book, I'm gonna want you to be gay like me, right? Okay. Read Leviticus chapter 18. Start at verse what? 3. Start at verse 3 for me.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 18.
Start at verse 1.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 18 and verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel.
And we found out the children of Israel are the people on this side over here, right? The so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Read.
And say unto them, I am the Lord your God. After the doings of the land of Egypt, wherein ye dwelt, shall ye not do.
Because we was in servitude in the land of Egypt. So Moses is saying, black folks, don't do as the Egyptians. Now it's going to list some of the things that the Egyptians was doing. If I was King James, right? This is the King James book, Bible. If I was King James, I'm going to fit my agenda if that's what I'm about, right? Read.
And after the doings of the land of Canaan, whither I bring you, shall ye not do.
It says, don't do the things of the land of Canaan. Read.
Neither shall ye walk in their ordinances. Ye shall do my judgments and keep mine ordinances to walk therein.
All right, get to the point. Get something I want. Get something in Leviticus 18. Read.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 18 and verse 22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind.
Hold up. Hold on. You said, read it one more time.
Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind.
So if I'm King James and I'm gay, surely I will make, y'all need to lay together. I need mankind with mankind. But hold on, read that one more time.
Thou shalt not,
That means do not do this. Read.
lie with mankind as with womankind.
It says you shouldn't lay with a man as you would lay with a woman.
That's right.
So if King James was gay, surely he would have changed that.
That's
Read.
right.
It is abomination.
It is what?
Abomination.
It is what?
Abomination.
It is an abomination to do that.
That's right.
You understand? God said that's an abomination.
Right.
That's damnation. That's death to
Right.
do that. But you know what? You know what we trust in? We trust in Google.
Right.
Google told me that King James was a white King James a white man. That's what Google told me. I'm a Google scholar, but we don't read what the Bible says.
That's
We
right.
don't read what the books say.
Right.
King James is a black man.
That's right.
King James was the one that the Lord used to be able to edify the people. He published the book to be for us to be edified.
Right.
But you know what? We don't read for ourselves. We trust in what the same person that had you in slavery and servitude. He's the same one. No, he didn't give us this.
They didn't use that.
He gave you.
They didn't read from those.
He gave you religion.
Right.
He gave you Pentecostal,
Right.
Presbyterian,
Right.
Baptist.
Right.
He didn't give you this book. Read.
Is that the Quran?
There is
Hold on, sis. So hold on, sis. Read.
There is no historical evidence supporting claim that King James I of England, also known as James VI of Scotland, attacked children. It is important to differentiate between various King James figures. The search results include mentions of different individuals named James.
You see? So it says you got to be careful to confuse because there's many James to say, oh, this person there's no evidence to provide. But you know what? Our people regurgitate what they done heard.
That's right.
Our people, we make statements because I heard Big Mama say that or somebody else said, hey, Big Bro, you about to go in there and stuff?
Yeah, I got some stuff I have to attend to.
But hold on. You know, what's today?
Today is Saturday. Today is a holy day.
Today's a what? A what? Today is a holy day. So if you're finna go, we not the same.
Right.
Black folks not the same as white folks.
That's right.
We gotta do what God told us to do and not what man told us to do.
Right.
You know what the white folks want you to go and support Circle K?
Right.
Because it keeps us in the lowest state.
Right.
Because God is not with us when we in sin.
That's right.
So today is the Sabbath day, and you said you gotta keep it holy. How do we keep the Sabbath day holy, sis? How do we y'all keep Christmas, right? Y'all keep Valentine's Day. Y'all observe these days that the white folks gave. But you know, God ordained the Sabbath day. That's your heritage that you've been cut off from.
That's right.
You know what makes us special?
That's the day we do the most parties.
Hey, look. But that's the day we do the most shopping too.
That's right.
You,
No, I have to take care of some legal stuff.
okay, I'm saying you going to Circle K?
Yes, I got something to get out of there.
You about to go buy. Well,
Yeah, I have to, but I got something I have to do.
hey, you got 6 days, my brother.
I know, but today is the only day I had on.
Hey, sis. So, but you see what? This is wrong with our people. We want to serve ourselves more than serve the Lord.
That's right.
You understand? And I'm gonna prove it to you. Come here. So you understand who you are according to the Bible. Do you believe? So
See, that's why I don't necessarily believe in the Bible just because of how we got to be here. So it's like I didn't even know what tribe they took my ancestors from, but I know that this is not our original, state of being. We've been brought here, we've been conditioned, we've been, taught a certain way to go by. We don't own that shit. We don't own none of that shit. White folks own all that crap.
they do?
So I
Okay.
can't tell you where. That's why I call myself and people like me the lost tribe of the Americans. We are lost.
The lost tribe of America. How do we get over here? Because you said
We were kidnapped.
we were
We
kidnapped.
were taken.
Okay,
Were
but
we
but
not?
how like the form of transportation?
Now, when it first happened, sometimes it was indentured slaves. You know, like prisoners of war. Like when you go to Africa and they might, you know, these tribes might be warring with each other. They might have some, you know, prisoners, and then the white folks came in and they're like, okay, well, hell, you can have our prisoners right here. That's how it started.
Question.
Then they started taking just free.
Question. How do we get over here though? How do we get over here?
We didn't come on our own.
How did? What was the? Did they drive a car across
No,
the
they took a
ocean?
boat.
They took a boat. They took a boat. Is that in the Bible?
Represents the blue.
Is that in the Bible?
I don't know.
You don't know.
'Cause
Okay.
I don't even read the
So you
Bible.
no, you said a lot
I
of
do
you said
have my
no,
certain
you said a
things.
lot of heavy things. Though you said that we was taken
We're a
here.
lost people.
We are lost people.
Yeah,
We are lost people.
for 500 years.
You said that we don't own Arco.
No,
You
we
said
don't.
white folks
We don't
own it, right?
We don't own Walmart.
Okay.
Those
Get me
people with
Isaiah 1 and 3.
Teach.
Give me Isaiah 1 and 3. So I'm gonna show you, sis. Things that you have stated are in the Bible.
That's right.
So I want you to pay attention to what's about to be brought out. All right, read.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 1 and verse 3.
Bring it out.
The ox knoweth his owner.
So it says, so Isaiah is talking about, he's about to make a similitude between animals and a certain particular people, right? Read it from the top.
The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib.
So an ox knows his owner and an ass knows how to get back home, right? Read.
But Israel,
But who?
Israel
Is God's chosen people. It said, but Israel, the Israelites, read.
So we're Israelites?
Hold on, let's take it slow. Read.
But Israel does not know.
They what?
Does not know.
The Israelites, God's chosen people, they don't know who they are. Read.
My people
God said his chosen seed, read.
does not consider.
They don't even consider who they might be. Deuteronomy 28. Deuteronomy 28, because you said we don't own Arco, we don't own Circle K, we don't own Walmart, we don't own these things, right?
That's right.
White folks own them, right?
Hell, they own Columbus.
They own right now, wherever you step foot right now, they own that. Hey, Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1. So God, in Deuteronomy, Moses was talking to the children of Israel. He was explaining certain things was going to happen to God's chosen, right? Read it.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations.
So Moses was telling the children of Israel, he said, if y'all keep God's laws, y'all are going to be the ruling class in America.
That's right.
Right? So we're going to be able to see identifying factors of who this people may be. Jump to verse 15. Verse 15. Read.
Deuteronomy 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not,
If you don't listen to God, read,
hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
which is follow this Bible.
to observe, to do all his commandments.
So an observance is, today's a Sabbath day, him going into the store.
Right.
That's not observing the Sabbath. Observing the Sabbath is what we're doing. We don't go buy and sell on the Sabbath day. That's how you observe something, right? Read.
And his statutes,
Read.
which I command thee this day,
Read.
that all these curses,
What?
all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So curses are going to befall the people if they don't listen to God. Jump to verse 30. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 30. Thou shalt be thought a wife.
Says you're going to, these are, Moses is explaining the curses that's going to happen to a particular group of people so you can identify who they are. Read.
Thou shalt be thought a wife,
To be betrothed means you're going to marry a woman. Read.
and another man shall lie with her.
So it says you're going to marry a woman and another man's going to lie with her. Okay, that's a curse. That happens today. That happens to people, right? That's a common thing. It's not okay. It's cheating, yeah. So, but in slavery, if Massa wanted your wife, what happened? He took her, and it was nothing that, and it was nothing that you could, and it was nothing. It was nothing that man could do. And then he sent her on back to you. Jump to verse 32.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Who that happened to? It says sons and daughters are going to be given to a particular, another group of people. That's not your people. Some people are going to take your children.
And they did.
Who did that happen to?
You know?
These are the curses that Moses said was going to happen to God's chosen people.
That's right.
What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. His word